Nancy and I have been living in this house for about 30 years. We were thinking about downsizing because we're getting close to retirement, and found that that was not only expensive, but the taxes were a big bump. So we had a problem with that. My son and daughter-in-law moved 4 doors down from us, and we decided that we were definitely going to stay and watch our grandchildren grow. So what we had here originally was a big patio that I'd put in outside where this room is now, and that was it. It had been a lifelong dream of ours to have a screened porch, and we started out looking at that. We visited some friends of ours in Aurora, Dave Kieser and his wife Joyce, and they had had some work done by the deck yard, which we saw, and the workmanship was beautiful, so we became interested in investigating with deck yard. When we talked to them, they'd made some recommendations to us about a 4-season room, adding the most value to our house, and we thought about that. It was more money, but the positive side of that is we have a large family in the Chicagoland area, and we could have our Christmas parties and Thanksgivings here and accommodate more. Not to mention the least of which is having our grandchildren over and having a place to play. So we decided to put this on after talking to them. They showed us some 4-season room examples of heat transfer savings with their design, their window design. And we had a lot of faith in their workmanship and their follow-up service, by the way, that Dave Kieser had pointed out to us. So we came out here, we talked about it. Our experience with them was very nice. We'd had a deadline, we were going on vacation, and they worked very hard and continuous to meet that deadline and did in fact meet it. It was a tight schedule for them. We appreciate that. They were very neat in the way they dealt with bringing equipment around the backyard. They laid down plywood to bring the heavy equipment in to haul stuff so they don't damage neighbors' yards and so forth. We liked their recommendations. Our conversation with them was continuous. We had ideas that didn't make mechanical sense, and they offered some alternatives to us which actually improved the way things worked out to us. So there was a lot of interaction through the process, which we appreciated very much. The energy and the quality of the workmanship was evident all the way through the construction project. So there were things that I was able to see living here and working out of the home a little bit, and that gave them an opportunity to ask questions which we resolved. So we've added it. Friends and relatives have come in. We're showing off the room, and they were ecstatic when they saw it. They couldn't believe that we had such a beautiful setting. We did put in something that was important to us, and it was more money, but we put the windows down to the floor, and we included them up to the peak. And the idea there is we have a beautiful backyard. Our neighbors have beautiful garden spots on either direction, and it kind of gave us more of an outdoor feeling that we were actually within a garden area. So we've enjoyed this immensely, enjoyed it during the summer. Summer was a little hot, so we didn't have the windows open as much as we'd like. The winters have been good. The heating system's been phenomenal. More capacity than we need, so it doesn't run that often. It is a heat pump, and we're happy with that. So in general, we've called Deck Yard back for a couple little things which they immediately jumped on and resolved, but there's been absolutely no issues with the construction style or the appearance. It's a very positive flow on the outside, very beautiful on the inside, and we appreciate all their help.